Hey guys, hope you're all well. I'm cold. It's getting to that time of year where I've had enough of winter. I need the summer back, or at least the spring. Let's have some spring weather. With the leaves growing back on the trees and the flowers growing and the birds singing and feeling the heat off the sun and all that. Anyway, back to bikes. Right, next little job. Well, this is more of an investigation. Back end. So, as you do, with many a cup of tea, I've been sat staring at it and trying to think what I'm going to do. And what I'm looking at, I know it's very difficult to sort of put things across on camera. This line here with the mudguard there, it might look really good with sort of an enduro tail light on. I don't know yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all that off, and obviously that's an opportunity to clean everything as well and see what I think. Sort of take it all off out the way, so I've got a sort of blank canvas to look at and decide. Obviously we need the indicators on there. I want to keep the standard indicators because I really don't like aftermarket LED indicators. They look a bit cheesy. Half the time they're really poor quality. If you're getting really good aftermarket indicators, yeah, they can be extremely expensive. And with the nature of this bike, and I intend to perhaps further in the future do little trails on it, if you dropped it and smashed some expensive indicators, that'll be a bit soul destroying. So I'm keeping the standard indicators, so whatever I do needs to incorporate them indicators, whether they stay down here or end up here. I don't know. I've got a number plate which Matt, who I got the bike off, gave me. He had this done and never put it on the bike. So I have this. It's actually BS stamped as well. So anyway, not that that's ever bothered me in the past. I know people get a bit uppity about number plates. Oh, that's illegal, that is. Yes, it is. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to get all that off. As I've probably said in a previous video, that backlight has broken anyway. So I've sort of got to weigh up my cost of finding a complete backlight, because it's not just the lens, it's the whole body of the light. I can only imagine that's going to be quite expensive. I can't find a second-hand one or anything anywhere. And the only other option with that is straight to Yamaha. I'm probably going to avoid that shock and think of something else to do with this back end. Anyway, to begin with, let's get it all off, at least for a clean, and have a think about it then. Let's start with seat off first. Stuff falling on me. Let's see what we've got to do under here. No idea how that's going to go off. I'll say whatever I do to this, I don't want to cut anything or bodge anything, because whatever I decide to do, if I decide to make something different, it's got to be reversible. You know, I want the bike to be able to go back in totally standard trim. So we'll see. Right, I've undone the bolts here. It's got these little plastic push fit things. I think, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's easy enough. Well, that's nice. Nice and simple. So it all needs a bit of a clean under here. Let's not too bad though. Right, this is the bit. How's all this fitting? Oh, there's quite a lot to that. Oh, that's not good, is it? That's not good. There's a hell of a lot to that. This may not be as easy as I thought. Right, I've made a decision. This is the whole under tray. All of that. Now, I'm not going to butcher that, because they never keep the weather out as good when you start doing stuff like that. And yeah, I don't really want all the weather, damp and horrible rain and everything getting under the seat. So I'm going to repair the backlight. Someone's tried to do it before and it's not been successful because there is remnants of glue on it. So I've got some of that Gorilla Glue somewhere, and I'm going to give it a go with that and leave it as it is. If at some point I do see a second-hand under tray with all that light and everything and it's cheap enough, I may buy it and try and do something with it and put that on and then do some sort of enduro rear light on it. But I'm not butchering this one up. No, I don't want to. So all I'm going to do for now then is try and repair that back light and put the new number plate on. But the new number plate, I'm going to do a mounting plate for it because I don't want to drill and bolt it. So yeah, so basically I'm going to give it a good clean while all that's off and see if we can bond this back on for now. Never mind. It ain't like the bike's absolutely hideous. You know what I mean? It's one of them. It would have been nice to be able to do it straight away, but it's not getting cut up. I'm not going to start cutting under trays up and back lights off because, yeah, I don't want to. Anyway, I'll give it a bit of a clean and we'll sort the number plate out. Little squirt of the magic stuff. It ain't bad under here at all. I'm certainly not going to start cutting it all up. I really don't wish to do that. I'll cut all these bikes up to customise, but I'm not cutting my own bike up. Give me an Enfield, I'll cut it in half. It'll look a bit better with the smaller number plate on anyway. Here we are. Woking Yamaha. I bet one of you guys is by there, no doubt. Right, I've just been in the back shed to retrieve that sheet of aluminium. That was buried. That would have been easier getting it from the summit of Mount Everest under machine gun fire. Right, it was in the worst place possible. Anyway, I've got it. So now I'm going to make a backing plate that bolts to that, and then the number plate bonds to that plate, so I don't have to drill the number plate. That's a hell of a lot to go through just to mount a number plate, isn't it? But I don't want bolts in my number plate, so it's got to be done. Right then. Ew, what's on that pen? I seem to have a greasy pen. Where's that bit? Right, I'm going to get this done first because I think it's getting quite late. I actually ain't going to look at the time, and then I won't feel so bad about making a noise if I don't know the time. Yeah, that's right. Right, I've come down the other end of the shed. That's further away from the houses, down this end. All 24. It might make a difference. Right, got to be quick. I thought I heard someone knocking then. It's done. Right, got all that sorted, all trimmed up, radiuses on the corners. I had to just get on with it and do it quick because of the time. Got it all marked out for drilling, so I'm going to get the holes in there. Well, pilot I'll start with. Even that's loud. Why have I chose to do this time of night? Because it was in my head. So it had to be done. Right, I've got to see what countersinks I've got because I need to countersink this. Right, perfect. Where have I just put them? Anyway, I've got some little M5 countersinks somewhere. Literally. Oh, there they are. I'm going to say about 30 seconds ago I had them in my hand. Right, they're perfect because I'll be able to sink them below the surface of this because we want that flat to put the number plate on. So they're absolutely spot on. So sort of an oversized countersink now, so they go below the surface. That should do it. There we go. Nice. That'll do the job. Yeah, I'll just give it a quick coat of grip for adhesion promoter because that's basically what I'll put my hand on. And I'll give it a quick squirt of satin black when that's dried off. At least that's the noisy job out of the way, because I have got another little job to do. I've noticed there's a bolt missing out of that tower unit, and the bolt in the other side was terrible, so I'm going to make something get a little bit better. Right, that's got a bit of black paint on that. While that's going off, I want to sort the bolts out for this tower unit. So, as you can see that little hole there. So on this side, you had a manky old bolt in there. On the other side, it was completely missing. So because it's going through plastic, we need to make like a little top hat thing that sort of inserts into the plastic. Right. Got a bit of aluminium in the lathe ready to go. I've popped a 6mm hole in there, well 6.5. So we just got to make some little top hat things for the plastic. We don't want to just put bolts and washers in there. It would have had these little top hat inserts in there. Right, do that, and that'll neaten that job up then. Right, let's get these spun down then. Get ready for the lathe looking like it's going backwards. For some reason this lathe always looks like it's going backwards on camera. So we've got to take this down to 10mm. it off. My terrible parting tool. Seems to be behaving though, which is good. It's alright, I don't want it to go down the back of the lathe. So it'll be gone forever. Don't worry, probably looks like my hand's really close, but it's not. Right, there we go. Oh, that's them sorted. Right. I will go in there. And a bolt. I can get my big fat fingers in there. Nearly sorted. That's it. That looks loads better than the scabby bolt that was in there. And the proper little top hat things in there now. Right, that's better. That's that sorted. Got both sides in. Like I say, one side we're missing, so that's got that secure. Right, number plate. Let's get that sorted. That lines up all right. Let's get some spanners and get that nice and tight. There we go. All nice and neat. I could just leave it like that. Ain't a bad idea, is it? We'll just make a nice little message up to put on there. Nah, I better put the number plate on. Where have I put it? Oh, there it is. Sitting over there. Right, I'm going to sort some double-sided out and then we'll get that on. It's on. That's better. Right, while we're on the back end, I need to sort these indicators out. Although they are rubber mounted, there's something not right about them. I've just took that side off and done that side, and yeah, it's not very good. The bolts at the back are rusted quite badly. I'm hoping this is going to undo this. That the other side was quite tight. There we go. So rather than leave it to rust even more to a point where you'd have to cut them off, we might as well change all the fixings. They're a little bit rough. That's some chunky washer for a little light indicator. Right, let's do something to improve that. Right then. Right, one of the problems, I had this insert in there, but that insert was, to me, it was too long, so the indicators sort of couldn't compress. It was compressing on this, and they just weren't tight. So I've took a tiny bit off that. Now they should just do up against the rubbers now. Oh, I need to just reduce the flanges on these new bolts a little bit, because they don't sit nice on there. They just look a bit big. So I'll just pop them in the label and just take them down a little bit, and then they'll fit nice. Right, let's reduce that a little bit, just so it went around the radius of the plastic part of that indicator. That's better. It was overhanging it before. That's better. And it will be all stainless. Stainless bolt, stainless nut, and an aluminium washer. So no more rust. That's better. See, it weren't squeezing them up before. So you got the rubber, a plate, and the indicator. Before there was like a gap because of that little tube insert weren't allowing it to squeeze up. That's loads better. We're still on the rubber mount, but we've closed the gap up. Okay, final thing I think is to try and sort this light out a little bit, see if I can get it to just hang on in there for a little while longer till I find a new one. Because I'm pretty sure if I don't find one, this will be an ongoing battle. I don't particularly want that, so. Oh yes. That's looking about right. Okay, that's all that back in one piece. I'll leave this backlight overnight and see how it goes. I've got that band round it. I've put some little bits of card in there to keep it central so it don't start wandering around overnight. That should keep it together. Like I said, I'll just have to see how that goes. I will keep an eye out for one, because I do think that will be an ongoing battle trying to keep that bonded on. We'll see how it goes. Yes, it probably would have been nice to put some sort of tail tidy back end on it, but I'm definitely not chopping this bike about. I really don't want to do that. I want to keep going through it, keep improving stuff and getting it into a really, really good condition. I'll say it's not bad. I just want to sort of fine tune it and get a few things better and better, and over time I'll get that done. Just chipping away at it, weekends, evenings, and we'll get it really nice. When I get tyres sorted, I'll have the wheels out, and then I'm gonna clean all them up properly. I'll re-grease everything and go through everything to do with the wheels, brakes and everything like that. But yeah, I shall bite the bullet and order some tyres soon, because they're definitely needed. And yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I really am. I love doing this stuff. Definitely my favourite things are the metalwork side of things, and just tinkering around like this. It's just easy, relaxing work, isn't it? Especially on your own bike, which makes a pleasant change. And yeah, I say there's still jobs to do, so I'll keep plodding through them till the bike's at it's sort of where I want it to be. And then hopefully pretty soon I'm able to ride it and start enjoying it. I can see me using this bike quite a lot through the summer. Yes, I absolutely love my BMW. I'll never part with that bike, but this is just going to be a really easy one to get out, jump on and go ride out. And especially, you know, a few of my mates like a nice steady ride, and I'll be able to go on this bike. And with the mates that like to get a bit of a move on now and again, I'll go on the BMW. Nice choice. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased how it's coming out now. I keep looking at graphics kits. Yeah, it'd be nice to brighten it up. I love the black. I do like the black. I like that stealthy sort of look. But black plastics are really difficult to keep looking nice. You know, it probably looks great on camera, but when you look close, it's got age to it. I'll put it that way. And a graphics kit will freshen all that up and also protect it as well, because they're normally quite thick, these graphics kits, and it'll protect it from any more scuffing. So yeah, I'm trying my best to talk myself out of doing it straight away, because I've got enough to do here and there. Obviously, we've got the tyres to do. It's going to be very soon. It's going to need an MOT. So yeah, there's more important things to spend the money on. Boring. But hey, that's life. That's how it goes. I don't know what I'm going to do next on this. Just carry on cleaning, I think. I reckon I'm going to get all the suspension linkage cleaned up as well, best as I can without removing it. I'll see the summer out on this and do some more sort of deeper maintenance come the following winter. We'll see how that goes, but I am going to get under there and wash all the linkage and give it a damn good clean, because it is a bit grubby under there, which is normal, you know, it is. But I like to keep all them bits clean. But each time it will get better and better. And then we'll do the oil change as well, get a filter, oil, check the air filter, change all that. So it's all mechanically sound and ready for hopefully a lot of fun come the spring and summer. Yeah, I plan on doing quite a lot on this. I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's just going to be such an easy bike to jump on and go plod out around the mountains and stuff like that. And the beauty of this, what I didn't have with the KX, I can ride anywhere on it. As the KX was obviously a motocross bike, you had to take it places in the van. You couldn't ride sort of to Wales from here on it. You'd need 4 engine rebuilds and 10 services. Even up the Peak District, you know, 50 miles from here, I'm up into the start of the Peak District. So this is going to be a cracking bike to do that sort of riding on. Just nip out and enjoy the nice days of plodding around the mountains and the country lanes. Yeah. Anyway, that'll do. I believe it's gone midnight now, and I really should go and get myself a bit of rest, ready for another busy day tomorrow. Much appreciated you guys following this. I've had a brief look through the comments. You all seem to be enjoying it, which absolutely brilliant. I do appreciate you all immensely just for watching, and obviously the patrons and all that. I'll say it again, without you guys this is impossible. So again, I can't thank you guys enough. It sometimes scares me a little bit, that does, because if you clear off, I'm finished. So that it can be, you know, thinking about it can be quite scary. But yeah, I appreciate you all immensely. I really do. Anyway, and also I've got some more bullets coming soon. So I know someone who reloads bullets, so I send all the shells that me and my dad have fired over all them years of shooting together, and they've got like a bullet press, so the bullet cases have to be resized for the bullet heads to be pressed back in, and they've just done me a load. I've just got to go and pick them up, and then I shall make them all into key rings and hopefully shift a few of them, which will obviously helps me as well. Anyway, that'll do. I'm going to get my head down and get ready for a busy day tomorrow. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.